Thank you for being here with us. We begin at 5 with a proposal in our state to legalize nitrogen gas executions.
Now, the method was first used just last week in Alabama. It could bring back capital punishment to a state that hasn't executed anyone since the year 2018.
Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trow has reaction from those who support this measure and those who oppose it.
We want to find closure and justice.
It's been about 6 years since Ohio used the death penalty.
This is not something that should be taken lightly. But at the same time, there are crimes that are so heinous, that are so against basic humanity, that they deserve the ultimate punishment.
And GOP leaders like Attorney General Dave Yost have a new idea of how to get it back running.
Nitrogen is widely available commercially and, in fact, can be manufactured easily.
Thanks to Alabama's latest execution method of nitrogen hypoxia, Republican state reps have proposed that suffocation by gas is the best way to move the death penalty forward. Ohioans to Stop Executions' Allison Cohen says this is inhumane, proven by the 22-minute struggle the now-deceased inmate had in the South.
I don't think that anybody wins when somebody is executed and, frankly, tortured to death.
She adds that the death penalty draws out the legal process for victims' families, causing them to go to court year after year on appeals.
Well, I think regardless of whether or not the family wants the death penalty, the process reopens the wound.
This is why she's supporting 2 different bipartisan bills at the State House that would end capital punishment.
But it's a lie, and we need to respect that.
In a previous interview with us, Republican sponsor Steve Huffman explained he believes this punishment is the same as murder.
Representatives, Attorney General, all of you say that you are pro-life. How do you reckon with advocating for a new method for capital punishment?
Well, I've heard this talking point before. I think it's the worst talking point.
That there's a difference between an innocent life and a guilty life that has received due process.
This legislation will likely be heard in the upcoming months. And if it passes, Yost says he would want it to start going into effect as soon as possible. At the Ohio State House, I'm Morgan Trow reporting.
More now on last week's execution in Alabama, which was the first ever again with nitrogen gas execution in our country. 58-year-old convicted murderer Kenneth Smith was put to death Thursday night. Smith was paid $1,000 to kill a woman in 1988. His execution took 22 minutes, and witnesses reported for at least 2 of those minutes he convulsed.
He popped up on the gurney over and over and over again. It's wrong to torture people. It's wrong to experiment on people. But that's what I saw.
They are the first team in the country to carry out nitrogen execution. And what occurred last night was textbook.
Oklahoma and Mississippi have also approved nitrogen hypoxia as a means of execution. They just haven't used it yet.
And under the methods of nitrogen hypoxia, a person only breathes in nitrogen. Without any oxygen, asphyxiation can occur within minutes. At less than 10%, a lack of oxygen can cause loss of consciousness, suffocation, convulsions, and death. Now, one concern is that what will happen first, a loss of consciousness or a loss of oxygen? Nitrogen is also a colorless, odorless gas, meaning if something went wrong in the execution, people in the chamber could also be impacted. Ohio's last execution was during the summer of 2018. Robert Van Hook stabbed and strangled a man in 1985. Prosecutors say he often lured gay men to apartments to rob them. Now, he died by lethal injection in July of 2018. 2 years later, Governor Mike DeWine announced an unofficial moratorium on executions in Ohio, citing a lack of drugs needed to carry out a lethal injection.